Yes, he's very content. He went in and joined EU27 ambassadors this morning. They were in there for a very short period, and then Donald Tusk, the President of the European Council, tweeted to say that they had agreed to give the UK an extension. I'll read you the tweet. Donald Tusk said, "The EU27 has agreed that it will accept the UK's request for a Brexit flextension until the 31st of January 2020. The decision is expected to be formalised through a written procedure." Now, the reason Donald Tusk is calling that a flextension is that the extension will go till January the 31st unless ratification of the deal is agreed before then, and then the UK can leave earlier. But the UK has now until the 31st of January if it needs to. Donald Tusk saying in that tweet that the agreement will be formalised, or the extension will be formalised in written procedure. What he didn't want, Adam, was to have to get all the 27 EU heads back here to Brussels for another summit. They wanted to do it in writing. That will be now the procedure. So we understand that the French had held out for quite some time. President Macron wasn't very happy with the idea of a long extension, 3 months, but he was persuaded to come on board, and they did need to have a unanimous decision. They now have it. There is speculation that President Macron was moved because he thought the possibility of an election in Britain was imminent, and he'd always said all along, you're not just getting more time for no good reason. There has to be a very specific reason, and that reason could be an election. So there is agreement for this so-called flextension until the 31st of January, unless the UK ratifies the deal before then, and then it can leave the EU earlier.